What's up, everybody? Just got me something quick to eat from Qdoba. Some cute little nachos. I'm so hungry. They don't have enough salt on them chips. Sometimes it's hit or miss on that anyway. But yeah, I decided to come eat on camera. Might as well. I spent some money on some food. So now I need some more subscribers so I can start doing this more often.
You already got 40.
That's not a lot. That's money in the background. They hooked these nachos up. I like that. The one I went to. The bowl is almost. Ooh, it's so heavy. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. Please bless the nourishment of our body. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. So I got 3 cheese, grilled chicken, pinto beans, lettuce, cilantro, pico, corn salsa, shredded cheese, guac, and sour cream. So what's been going on? What's been going on in the good old world? Other than all the mess going on, what's something good that's been going on? I hooked this one up. I like that. There's Qdoba over here. Some little boys in there always hook me up. But I was honestly hooking everybody up. Well, mostly everybody. Which lesson are you doing?
I'm on 505.1.
Was that the next one? Needed to be done?
Yeah.
I thought we did 501 together.
We did 401. 4.1. And then I finished at the boys.
Well, you make sure you read every page, because when you take that quiz, the answers to that quiz is in them pages that you need to read. Who else is tired of this online school? And I know I am. I'm so ready to put these kids back in school.
No, you ain't. You stay here with your daughter. And Olivia.
I had an opportunity to put her back in school. But at the last minute, I changed my mind and just told them I want to just go ahead and continue doing online for the rest of the year. I love cilantro, but there's something about this cilantro. It ain't cilantro-y enough. I don't know. Y'all, they hooked this up. This stuff falling off. I should have put a pallet down or something. Amani ate her some McDonald's, of course. She'll be over here asking for my food when she get hungry. You know it don't take long for the McDonald's food to digest. I don't know what tastes is lettuce and cilantro. I told them extra lettuce and extra cilantro, so I'm tasting that in every bite now. We just finished doing a little Christmas shopping. Tired of that. Christmas is in 3 days. Yeah.
Ain't a noun a person, place, or thing?
A what?
Ain't a noun a person, place, or thing?
Yep. If you have any don't forget, if you have any assignments throughout the lesson, you need to click on that bubble that, tells you to do the assignment. Mm-hmm. We take my Christmas pictures Thursday. It was last minute. I kind of waited to the last minute to schedule them, which I was going to wait until next year for us to take pictures again. But I've been seeing everybody in their pretty Christmas pictures. They just been so beautiful. I'm like, oh, me and my baby got to go take us some pictures. Ain't nobody talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
My baby got to go take some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. Okay.
I might try to come on here and do a video when we take our pictures, because I'm going to have my hair and nails done, and of course, I want to be on her looking good for a church. What?
I'm going to have my hair and nails done too.
Dr. Pepper. I wish these chips were a little thinner. They a little thick. Y'all ever had Qdoba? I mean, you know how they taste.
Don't forget the basics. Don't forget the basics.
Aren't you supposed to be reading your lesson?
Mama, look.
Mm-hmm. Go finish and how many pages on there?
11. I'm on number 10.
You ain't on number. You better go back and start back at number 1. You at number 10 already.
Oh, that's 2. What?
You better not be telling no story. Boy, I tell you, this has been the most trying year. Trying to homeschool these kids. Now I know how to be acting in school with their teachers, acting like they can't do nothing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, I had a pretty good day. I put money on the basketball team, and I am not liking the people that run it. Hold on, I gotta give me some salt for these chips.
Mama.
What?
It keeps trying to take me to 10.
You know which arrow you're supposed to press.
I know.
Really ain't nothing in here, but I won't need a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting to know these people. I don't really know if I like them. I'm just so ready to take my baby off of that team, but she wants to play basketball, so I'm going to leave her on the team, but I am going to be looking for her another team. Hopefully I can find one, because it's hard to find a team in her age group. And it's not that the people are bad people, it's just I don't like some of their ways, how they are unprofessional, kind of rude and dismissive. Like, that's why it's hard to do business with your own people sometimes. I don't really know the people, but they come off as, I'm always happy-go-lucky, speaking high, smiling, how y'all doing? chit-chatting with the kids. But the adults are more nose up in the air, acting like they always in a bad mood, trying to be slick at the mouth. And I done grew up. I done grew up from that, so I'm not trying to be in that type of energy anymore. So I know if we continue to stay on this team and think, which I know things ain't gonna get better because I had a whole back and forth conversation with the people today, and they don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. I mean, they don't feel like they feel like everything they're doing is justified. Because they're the coach. We had 2 games lined up for last Saturday. We really haven't been practicing, and my daughter had missed the last practice day because she wasn't feeling well. So she didn't go. But we did have a game. We made it to the game. They come telling us the first game is canceled because one of the teams pulled out. Because I guess one of them had got sick, which is understandable. But then they want to forfeit on their second game because the girl that's supposed to be coaching them talking about she has something to do. I'm like, what type of sense does that make? Y'all supposed to be out here letting these kids play basketball. The obligations that I understand things come up, but we've been knowing about this game for a whole week or two. And now all of a sudden you can't stay for the game. You got something to do. And then one of the other parents talking about, well, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got a newborn. Well, you already knew that before you put your kid on the team. So now all the kids got to suffer and miss and forfeit their game because you got to do what you got to do. You got a newborn over here. Like, what type of sense does that make?
Mama, I'm on 8.
I feel like it was very selfish and inconsiderate. And when you try to discuss things like this is how the people, I don't know, their coach, she seems like she's really young because she really acts childish. And every time I'm around her, it's like the energy goes from here to here. That's not a good sign. And when we first started with the team, I was already feeling iffy because after I found out all the other girls on the team was basically family members, and I guess it was all like a family thing. They got all their families playing. They got letting kids at the wrong age group play on the team, which is fine, but if you're going to follow the rules, you're going to follow the rules. You're not going to come tell me, you feel like if you don't come to practice, you can't play. Well, if you feel that way about when my daughter misses practice, you need to feel that way about everybody else whenever they miss practice and they all played in this game we played the last couple weeks. Don't just make it one-sided when you want things to go your way. And that's exactly how they are. Like, not very professional. No structure at all. Unorganized. Then paid our money, got our t-shirts made. I specifically told them how to spell my daughter's last name. They still spelled it wrong. Meaning the coach gonna have the nerve to tell me for the t-shirts. I hope her name ain't spelled wrong on her jersey because they gonna have to fix that. But on the t-shirt, she gonna say, "Well, I paid for them out of my own pocket, and something. I'm like, I wouldn't care if you paid for it out of your daddy's pocket. I could pay for my daughter's own. I could pay for my stuff myself. I don't need you to pay for nothing for me. But I do want my daughter's name spelled right on this shirt. So I proceeds to tell them, yeah, I want another shirt made. I'll pay for it out of pocket if I want to. The girl that made the shirts is the coach's cousin. Here she come telling me, oh, well, if I make the shirt, it's going to be $30 here. Well, she told me she only paid $10 for the shirt. I was trying to be so so helpful and trying to be so supportive of your little t-shirt business. I said I wanted a shirt myself and I would pay for it. Still ain't seen no shirts. Still ain't seen no corrected shirts. They ain't said nothing else to me about it, but I ain't said nothing else to them about it because I said, I know I have family that can make us t-shirts and I can go to her and spend my money with her and she can make our shirt. It's not. That's true.
Let me, Mama. I'm a gun.
And then, our first game, our game was at 12:30, I believe. She didn't show up with the t-shirts for us to start our game until like 12:40, 12:45. Hey, that's out there looking crap. That's just so unprofessional. I swear, you be out here trying to support black businesses, but they be so ungrateful and so unhumble of their people that's trying to help them out. Nothing ever goes good. It's hard to support businesses that don't have it all together, right? And I am very understanding of, not having it all together and maybe out of something here and out of something there. But one thing I can't put up with no rude, ignorant people. Well, I'm not going to put up with no rude, ignorant people. And I'm not going to put up with somebody that just tries to dismiss how I feel. Like I have no right to be feeling that way. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. And not only that, I've just been getting like bad vibes from them since the day we met them. The first day I met them, it's like they put a flyer up. So I called about the flyer. I makes it to the gym. I noticed the man instantly from being at other games and seeing him out there coaching. I noticed him instantly. So I went up to him and he was looking at me crazy like he didn't know what I was talking about. I don't know if it was because he was in the middle of practicing with the older girls and I had kind of like interrupted him, but I needed to know what I need to do. This is my first time here. I walked in, standing around waiting, ain't nobody trying to walk up to me and see, what I need or nothing. So I walked up to him.
Mama.
He was just really dismissive and acted like he didn't care. So I was like, okay. We stayed. I didn't really take no offense to it at that point. We stayed. Another thing, the girl that's coaching them, she told me to be at the gym at 6 o'clock. She didn't make it there till like 6:30. When she finally made it there, I'm walking around, look, he finally addressed me after me waiting for 30, 45 minutes and said, "Did you see the coach?" And I was like, "No, I didn't see her." And he was like, "Oh, she walked in." So I'm walking around a gym looking for her, not knowing who she is or what she looked like the whole time. So I'm just walking around looking for an adult that I might be able to speak to see if it's the right person. I walked by this hell for 3 or 4 times, and not once did she try to stop me, introduce herself, say, "Oh, are you so and so that I talked to earlier?" Not once. I'm like, okay.
I thought that was a whole dog.
Then, what are you doing?
I heard that poop. Now I was about to tell you.
Tell me what?
Can I do my quiz now?
Let me see your computer. It was just, that was just bad. But I didn't take no offense to the first day, but I did get like a bad vibe. That's what I'm saying. You gotta follow your gut, follow your intuition, because now here it is, a couple of months in. I'm like, I wish I would have never paid them any money. I wish I would have never. Did you do this? Try it.
Huh?
Did you do this?
Yeah.
You did.
Woo!
What sentences did you write? Where's your sentences you wrote?
I put them right.
Write 3 sentences in your interactive notebook. Where's your notebook?
I thought I had to write it on the computer.
You didn't write it on no computer.
Huh?
You didn't write it out on no computer. That's on page 9. Let me go back. Here.
The first day of Christmas, never
After them
began
pages. Navigation, lesson plans, course specifics.
Okay.
And then when I finish here, we'll go over that lesson together.
Okay.
But you know what? That's all love, because I'm too old. I ain't gonna say I ain't too old, but I'm old enough to the point where I shouldn't let just little things like that anger me. And I'm not going to, because I'm protecting my peace, my sanity, and my happiness. So,
Mama, it won't let me do it. I keep tapping on it.
press next. I don't wish bad on the people or nothing like that, but I really, like, after this season, well, I'm already be looking for another team, but the people was just not very welcoming. And every time I've seen them since then,
Quiz now?
they've never been very welcoming. Which quiz is that?
This is 5.1.
Yeah, go take the quiz. Let me see what you made. It's not very welcoming. I don't know. I know I'm a nice person, so
Mama.
I know it ain't nothing that I've said to make them act that way. They just naturally act like that. I don't understand it. That's how bitter people act. Bitter and mad at the world. or mad at one person or mad at one thing, so you just gonna take it out on everybody that come in your path. That's immature. That is immature. And I'm too old to be, first of all, letting that type of stuff get to me. And I'm not going to. I don't know, I just have to think about what decision I'm going to make, because my daughter wants to play on the team. And I'm not going to take her off the team unless it's a real big issue. I just don't like. I honestly want to start my own little league team.
Mama,
I'm fixing to look into doing that. What?
smell right here.
Ain't you supposed to be taking a quiz?
Mm-hmm.
Well, go finish.
Let's
Smell what?
You smell that?
This child right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
You gonna take me to the Christmas
She's
party?
so easily distracted. That's why she can't do her work now. Because she's supposed to be reading her lesson. She's sniffing her arm. What is going on? I'm full. Whew. But yeah, y'all just pray for me. Pray for us and these new adventures we're taking. I'm gonna have to just pray about it and ask God to just send us somebody that we vibe with a little better. We vibe a little better with. A man gonna tell me I was rude for bringing my personal problems to the group chat. First of all, this is not a personal problem. This is a problem within the entire team. Oh, this is the issue I was having today, because here they come counseling practice today. But they don't want nobody to play no games if they ain't practicing. They counseling practice talking about, well, I'm not finished wrapping gifts. I gotta finish wrapping gifts, and gotta finish buying this and doing that. What the hell do they have to do with these kids practicing? They're not going to be able to practice Thursday because that's Christmas Eve. So why can't they practice today? That sounds like a personal problem to me. And that's exactly what my coworker told me. That sounds like a personal problem, which it is. But he's trying to say me bringing my issues as to, I just said, well, I don't understand why they can't practice. I thought this is supposed to be for the kids. Every time we have, something going on, the parents want to say, oh, well, I got to do this and I got to do this and I got to do this. That's not putting the kids first. That's not putting the kids first. That's a bunch of mess. I just told them, I don't understand why the kids can't practice today after last week. You don't have the nerve to tell me you don't think kids should play in the game if they don't come to practice. But she was referring to my child, because my child was the one that wasn't there. I'm sure she wasn't the only one, but she wasn't at practice today. But all them other little kids on their team is cousins and they all family and stuff. So she want to let them play in the game after they haven't practiced. Ain't none of the girls better than the next. They all on the same level. Don't know what they out there doing. And they need as much practice as possible.
Mama.
I'm not used to working with no hood people. I don't mind socializing with them, but as far as business, I'm not used to that. I'm used to working with Oh, my head itching. I'm used to working with the Caucasian people that's very welcoming whenever you come to their team. Try to help you out as much as they can. They ain't gonna have you out here looking like walking around looking like a chicken with your neck cut off. Shoot. And I don't care. I said what I said. I don't care what nobody, because I'm not changing how I feel. And not all black people are like that, but it's just, most of them are. They be mad at the world. Why? Ain't no way in the world I'm going to make you feel any type of indifferent if you're on my basketball team. I'm going to, like I said, welcome you with open arms. Not going to be rude. It was just a lot. But I'm not about to keep stressing about it because I'm going to let my child play. But like I said, I will be looking for her some other teams. I shouldn't have got beans on her. Them pinto beans ain't good. And I told him light beans. They usually are good though, but today they ain't. Should have got black beans. So yeah, that's what's on my mind right now. And that's what I had to talk about. But I'm done talking about it. If I have an issue, I'm going to speak up about it. And then another thing, if you speak up about it, they want to go back and forth with you like this is a debate. This is not a debate. You need to be more understanding of how these parents feel and try to find the best solution for everyone. They sitting up here treating it like we debating back and forth like it's my way or the highway. Like, I be trying so hard not to let myself get out of character because I know once I get mad, I'm mad. Ain't no coming back. It is not no coming back. I have never seen nobody's temper like mine, and it's not even like it's uncontrollable. That's why I don't like to get mad. Like it just sits and sits on my brain until I'm just, ready to fight. But I try not to be that way. That's why I know it's best to steer clear of situations that will have me in that type of manner. And that's the best thing to do whenever you're in a situation and you know it's not good for you and it's not good for your how you are. You just need to avoid it altogether. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if they call you scary. I don't care what they call you.